This week on JambarTV, we'll be discussing homecoming court and how nominees are promoting themselves as candidates. Then, our executive producer will sit down with the founding director of Lit Youngstown and discuss the events during the literary festival. We'll also talk about the football team and how they fared off at the Unidome.
Hello and welcome back into JambarTV. I'm Krista Ritz alongside Angie Gopalakrishnan. Homecoming court candidates prepare for the crowning of King and Queen at the football game against Missouri State University this Saturday. Here's Caitlin McCarthy with more.
The homecoming King and Queen will be crowned during halftime this Saturday, October 9th. I spoke with some of the nominees about the duties as a homecoming candidate. Connor Remington, who was nominated by the Dana II Euphonium Society, is running for homecoming king.
My duties as a homecoming candidate would be to rightfully represent the students of YSU that are involved in the student organizations that I'm in. Actually, not just them, but to represent the students of YSU as a whole.
Candidate Francesca Byrne, Remington's running mate, discussed how they promoted themselves as a homecoming candidate.
We posted a lot of stuff on our Instagram. We made flyers, and we just told as many people as we could that we were running.
Self-promotion got themselves much publicity as a student at YSU.
There's a lot of publicity to it, so that's something that you always have to present yourself as best as you can, and I always want to bring as much positivity and light to as many people as I can.
Voting ended September 22nd. I'm Caitlin McCarthy, JambarTV.
Before the homecoming football game this Saturday, the communication students are hosting a fundraiser tailgate for the American Cancer Society outside of DeBartolo Hall from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be raffles baskets and a cornhole tournament that will cost $5 per team. Refreshments will be provided. The event will replace the traditional Halloween costume contest fundraiser that has been done in the past by the communications department. Because the costume contest ended due to COVID-19, this event will carry on the legacy.
Feeling burnout? You're not alone, and there is help on campus. The Department of Counseling is hosting a series of wellness workshops for YSU students, faculty, and staff. Amy Williams is part of the team who created the grant-funded program Bouncing Back from COVID-19.
So some of the things that folks can do to prevent burnout include things like finding work-life balance, engaging in activities that feel meaningful, social connections, and safe relationships.
Says it's important to seek help to cope with stress and challenges. Students can contact the YSU Counseling Services at 330-941-3737.
A professor in the psychology department was arrested by Boardman police. Stephen Flora turned himself in September 24th after a warrant was put out for his arrest. Flora is accused of bruising and aggressively handling a child at Progressive ABA Therapy Group. The facility is not associated with YSU. The parent told police the child had multiple bruises on their legs, armpits, and back. Flora was fired from the facility. YSU confirmed he is on paid administrative leave from his professor position and pending an investigation. His pre-trial is set for November 2nd. He pled not guilty to either charge.
Parole was denied and pushed to 2028 for the killer of a 19-year-old YSU student. Benny Adams was convicted in 2008 of killing Gina Tenney in 1985. Tenney was active on campus as the vice president of Student Government Association, a student assistant in the Student Serving Students program, and assistant director of the University Theater in 1985. Gina Tenney Memorial can be found outside of Bliss Hall.
The pre-workout fad is currently really popular. With more brands hitting the market, it's wise to know how to use them safely. Professor and dietitian Amy Rabb said the supplements affect each person differently based on their individual health needs. She advises staying clear of ones with high levels of caffeine and sugar. She urges users to gain knowledge by visiting the Office of Dietary Supplements website.
On Monday, YSU reported 20 new COVID-19 cases, a drop from the week before. The cases were from the week of September 26th. This week, the cases included 2 employees and 19 students living off campus. They tested 44 people through its voluntary program this week. All came back negative. YSU reminds students that free face masks are available to students at any of the residence halls or apartments affiliated with campus. They're also available at the library and in Kilcawley Center. Check your student email for more student information. Up next, our executive producer sits down with Karen Schubert, the founding director of Lit Youngstown.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm Y and proud.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hey kid, you wanna try some exercise?
Wait, what? What's going on right now?
Yeah man, exercise.
I don't know. I don't know if I should be talking to you right now.
It's got lots of benefits.
Okay.
The benefits of exercise include increased levels of energy, higher quality of sleep, better muscle and bone strength, improved memory, and clearer skin.
Hello and welcome back to JambarTV. I'm Sydney Stallnecker, the executive producer, alongside Karen Schubert, the founding director of Lit Youngstown, and today we'll be talking about the Literary Festival. Thank you, Karen, for joining me.
Thank you so much.
So what exactly is the Literary Festival and what are your goals for this year's festival?
The Fall Literary Festival is an annual event. This is our 5th festival, and we bring in writers from the region and beyond. This year, where our writers are coming in from 20 states. So we're so excited about that. These are people who are writing contemporary works, poetry, creative nonfiction, fiction, and they'll be on panels where they'll talk about contemporary literature. They'll talk about their own work. We'll have jazz and cookies as well, and time for people who love writing and reading to meet one another, and so all kinds of stuff.
Can you tell me who some of the authors are that will be coming to the festival?
Yes, we have a couple of, we have a YSU graduate, Jimmy Sutman, who was working with adults with disabilities. He'll be reading his own poetry and talking about his work. We also have a graduate student, Michaela Ann Rockwell, who will be talking about publishing. Some of our featured writers are playwright Mike Geither from Cleveland, poet and memoirist Jen Beatty, who will talk about her new memoir, which is about discovering her birth parents and the experience of being an adoptee. And we have a children's writer coming in from New Hampshire, Matt Forrest Essenwine, and a novelist, Bonnie Proudfoot, who wrote a novel about the Appalachian experience.
Oh, cool. So is YSU's English department involved with the Literary Festival?
So much. We are co-sponsors, and many of the students will be attending. We've arranged the conference so that undergraduate students can attend at no cost, and it's only $10 for graduate students. So we really encourage undergraduates and graduate students to come and have a real conference experience right here in their own side yard.
So there are so many good authors to choose from. How do you pick?
I know. I have a running list of featured writers that I'd like to invite. It's many years long. And then we put out a call for submissions through conference web pages and just places where writers are, and we select from those proposals a conference that has a good amount of breadth and depth. So there will be 5 concurrent sessions all day long, dozens and dozens of different topics, and we just look for that kind of balance and interest.
So what skills will attendants be able to learn at the fest?
The writers will learn all kinds of skills about doing family research, using language and structure in poetry. Those who are interested in teaching may learn about Native American literature and Black masculinity, women in historical literature, things like that. And people who just love to read will find new authors to follow, and just quite a few things like that. How to publish, how to edit their work, how to, so many things.
You guys are bringing press houses and publishers into the literary festival. Are they local or are they national?
They are regional. We have 11 book fair participants. They're journals, small presses, programs like the Northeast Ohio Master of Fine Arts that was actually founded here. It's the only consortial program in the country. It includes the 4 public universities of Northeast Ohio. So I was able to take classes on all 4 campuses, and they'll be here. The director told me a few years ago that people enroll in the Neo-MFA through YSU once they have a chance to learn more about it at the Fall Literary Festival. So they can talk to those editors as well about publishing. We'll also have, this year we'll have a photography, taking author photos, which are often used on book jackets and in journals, different things like that.
Awesome. So I think that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you, Karen, for joining me. And up next is Student Life with Gabrielle Owens.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa and I'm Y and proud.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
The communication department is much more than media or delivering a speech. The YSU Communication Department offers programs in telecommunication, journalism, and communication studies. We inspire creativity. We encourage each student's passion. We explore new and advanced technologies that connect the human race. The communication programs at YSU ensure that every student is prepared and experienced for the outside workforce, for life after YSU. Join the Jambar and find your voice when you tell the next big story. Become a host of Rookery Radio and gain hands-on experience, or get involved with TV productions like Light the Wick, Penguin Rundown, and JambarTV. YSU's communication department is much more than a department, an education, or a degree. It's a home for passionate individuals, for students to find and pursue what they love.
Welcome back to JambarTV. I'm Gabrielle Owens. Attention all readers and writers, the Fall Literary Fest makes an in-person comeback. Aileen Blaine has more.
The beloved Lit Youngstown Fall Lit Fest enters its 5th year, and it offers a calendar full of sessions, workshops, discussions, and creativity this weekend.
Most looking forward to the convergence of writers and educators and publishers, people who are all really excited about the written word.
The event will cover a wide range of subjects, from children's books and humor pieces to heavier topics like grief and incarceration. But the conference isn't just meant for accomplished writers. All skill levels are encouraged to attend.
We have incredibly accomplished writers coming in, and those sessions will be appreciated by both somebody who's just getting started and somebody who is pretty well along the way.
YSU undergraduates can register for free at lityoungstown.org. I'm Aileen Blaine, reporting for JambarTV.
The Youngstown Historical Center of Industry and Labor has created a new program for those living with memory loss. Located on Westwood Street, the interactive 45-minute program includes exhibit tours and presentations to spark conversation and past memories. Marcel Wilson, museum site manager, explains what the program is all about.
Yes, it's a three-pronged program that we designed several years ago to fulfill a need that we saw with underserved audiences in skilled nursing facilities, especially those who are living with memory loss, dementia, or even Alzheimer's.
For more information or to book a program, go to the museum's website. YSU Gymnastics Club joined a list of activities for students to get involved in this semester. Miranda Butterfield, president of the Gymnastics Club, hopes to recruit more former gymnasts who miss competing and being in that environment.
It's a brand new club. It's just right now it's for former gymnasts who miss doing the sport and miss competing and being around people in that environment.
Butterfield believes the club could help build strong connections with one another and be a healthy distraction from schoolwork and life stress. With the new club beginning, Butterfield wants to bring more understanding and outlook on the sport.
Because not everyone realizes the different challenges and the different aspects that go into it. So I'm just hoping to give them some variety, give them a new perspective of what it means to be a gymnast, what it means to actually be able to do those skills and everything behind it.
The Gymnastics Club hopes to recruit non-gymnasts. Up next, Trey Turner and Caitlin McCarthy will discuss campus sports, so stay tuned.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex and I'm Y and proud.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa, and I'm Hawaiian proud.
Welcome back, Penguins. I'm Trey Turner alongside Kayla McCarthy. The women's soccer team earned its first victory of the season with a 2-1 win over Detroit Mercy on September 23rd at Farmers National Bank Field. Junior Marcella Sizer scored the game-winning goal as her shot split the goalkeeper's legs and found the net to give the team the win in overtime. Sizer discussed that moment in the game and how it felt to help the team win.
Regan worked really hard and got us a corner, and I had a good feeling about it, and Justine took the kick, and it got past a few of us, and then it somehow ended back up in the box, and Regan shot it, and I was like, I need to go follow her shot, and then it landed perfectly in front of me, and then I just put it in the back of the net, so it was a really good feeling.
This past weekend, the soccer team was in action to take on the UIC Flames. Jambar reporter Kyle Willis has more.
The women's soccer team earned their fourth tie of the season following the team's 0-0 draw to the UIC Flames. The team currently sits with a record of 1-7-4 overall and 1-1-3 in Horizon League play. Despite having many split decisions this season, the team is grateful that they are still receiving points.
Definitely a little disappointed just not to pull out some of the wins, but definitely not a bad thing. I think last year a lot of the teams we have tied we lost to, so it's definitely a good thing that we're tying and we're still getting points, and I think everyone feels that way. It's helping us stay motivated.
We've been going into overtime and tying a lot. We still have been getting that 1 point. We always want to get points during games, whether we would love to win, but tying, we're still getting a point. We're not getting 0 points. We're not losing, and that is helping us get to where we are today in the rankings.
Sophomore goalkeeper Brooklyn Kirkpatrick continued her stellar play as of late with her first career shutout against the Flames. In the shutout, she recorded 8 saves, 4 of which came during the overtime periods. Because of her great performance, Kirkpatrick was named Nike Horizon League Women's Soccer Defensive Player of the Week. She was ecstatic about the recognition, but said she wouldn't have had that performance without help from the team.
I was so excited. That was definitely one of my goals for the season. I wanted to get, my first shutout, and it just happened to be the same week that I got to win that award, so that was super exciting. Also super proud of the team because there's a lot of big defensive plays in the UIC game, so it was definitely a team shutout, and I think me winning that award is kind of putting that on the whole back line, so really proud of everyone in the back line for the shutout the other day.
Up next for the women, they will host Northern Kentucky on Sunday and travel to Purdue-Fort Wayne on Thursday. The team discussed what factors would be key for the upcoming schedule.
There's always room for improvement, but we've been working on sustaining the ball in our half to score goals, tap-ins, scoring goals just in general.
You can catch the soccer team's match against Northern Kentucky Sunday at 1 p.m. on ESPN+.
The YSU football team went into the Uni Dome with confidence. They were hoping to rebound from the comeback loss to Western Illinois University with a win against the University of Northern Iowa. The hype there for the team, but things didn't quite work out. Jambar sports editor Yusuf Hamza has more.
3. I am only one, but I am one. I can't do everything, but I can do something. And that which I can do, I ought to do. And what I ought to do, I can do.
With confidence, the Penguins marched into the Unidome, but things quickly went against them. Despite the devastating 34-7 final score, head coach Doug Phillips felt the team had some positives.
I do believe our kids give us effort. So we got to do a job. It starts with leadership, starts with our teaching, and finding a way to be successful, because it don't get any easier.
Coach Phillips praised the second half performance of the team and felt that quarterback Demetra Crenshaw did a good job leading a touchdown drive late in the game.
Be able to come out and, weren't going to make it any easier for our quarterback who, he made mistakes, but guess what? He's going to make mistakes. He's got to dig himself out. So to see that last drive and see him put a touchdown on the board.
Crenshaw won 25 of 37 for a touchdown and 2 interceptions, He also contributed to the run game, rushing for only 8 yards. He also did a good job while scrambling under pressure, getting a couple passes off while UNI defenders chased after him. While Crenshaw had his positives, star running back Jaleel McLaughlin had a slow day with 12 rushing attempts for 20 yards, a drastic change from his 189-yard average against FCS teams. YSU also failed on both fourth down attempts, a change from their success under Phillips' tenure. This loss continues their losing streak at the Unidome, where they last won at in 1999. Going forward, Phillips says he wants to see more complimentary football from the team.
Early on, I thought when it was 10-0, we had an opportunity. We had a shot play, 2 guys in the end zone, and we missed it. Now it's instead of a 10-7 game, now we're fighting for third down and we get knocked back and we miss a long field goal. So that's complimentary football, is not taking advantage of those opportunities, getting points on the board.
Takeaways was just everyone needs to trust each other. We have the talent, we have the trust in our scheme. We just all have to trust in one another that everyone will be there and do their job.
YSU plays Bobby Petrino in the Missouri State Grizzlies in the homecoming game this Saturday, October 9th at 2 p.m. I'm Yusuf Hamza, reporting for the Jambar.
See our kids playing. I still trust our kids. I still love them, and it's a process. I know I hate using that word, but it is. And one day a light's going to come on, and when it does, I think you're going to see a football team that can win football games.
The men's golf team took a 5th-place finish on Tuesday in the Tom Tantamonia Invitational hosted by Cleveland State. Senior Brian Corduple tied for 3rd to help power the men. The Penguins finished the event with a 2-round team total of 580, which is tied for the 3rd lowest 36-hole performance in program history.
As for the women's team, the team finished in 8th place on Tuesday in a Shirley Spoke EMU Invitational. Junior Dana Rugala tied for 9th to lead the women as they finished the event with a 3-round total of 9-32. YSU posted rounds of 3-07 and 3-12 on Monday before concluding the tournament with a 3-13 in the final session on Tuesday.
The volleyball team began a busy weekend, losing in straight sets to Purdue Fort Wayne on Saturday at home. Freshman Cheyenne Halady had a career-best 6 kills in the contest out of 11 attempts. On Sunday, the team hosted IUPUI as YSU came out victorious 3-1. Freshman Paula Gershner led the Penguins with 18 kills, while junior Nadia Pace had 10 kills of her own. YSU continued their schedule on the road Tuesday against Wright State as the women took a loss in straight sets to the Raiders. Halady and junior Isadora Sisik had 7 kills apiece, while Gershning had 6.
Men's tennis star Lauren Chu Mondachus competed this past weekend at the ITA Men's Tennis Championships on Saturday. He won his first singles match at the championships before dropping a second-round contest. In his first match, Mondachizu picked up an impressive 6-0, 6-3 win. In his second-round matchup, he lost the bout 6-2 and 6-3.
The women's tennis team picked up 4 double wins to highlight their weekend at the Rocket Invitational held on Friday and Saturday. In doubles, Maria Oliveira helped the Penguins earn 3 doubles wins, while Lily Minich helped YSU win 2. In singles play, Minich led the Gwins to victories over Bucknell and Valparaiso. That'll wrap it up, Jambar TV. Make sure to check out this week's edition of the Jambar, and until next time, stay safe, Penguins.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.